come me up and train with me. Let's see what we're doing. I think this time I'm gonna do Steve's and like Silverglade area, I think. So did anybody else see the survey that Star Stable put out about the home stable customization? Because at the very end there was some stuff, and honestly it kind of seemed like they were hinting at some possible future updates for that, and that looked kind of cool. Okay, so I'm looking at it on my second monitor and I see, okay, there's the paddock, there's placing pets in the stable, placing furniture and props in the stable, increasing stalls, which I don't really care about that. I don't need more stalls in my stable. Physical placement of horse gear. I don't care about that at all, but I'm sure maybe role players would love that, to be honest. A board displaying ribbons would be really cute, but also more of a role player thing, so I don't really care too much. Save the preferred stable sets. I like that a lot. Filtering by owned customizations would be nice. And a new category for bedding. Bedding would be nice, because I was thinking about it. I was like, there's no bedding, the horses are just standing there, which not that that matters that much. Once again, probably more of a role player thing. But I think it'd be kind of cool. There's also a picture, and I think it was kind of like a spoiler, honestly, for the Christmas stable customizations that they'll let out. Because there was like green, like, what are those called? Like wreaths and stuff. Tinsel? Is that I don't know, okay? It looked really cute, honestly, so that's very interesting. It might be like the Halloween props like last time, where it was just everybody got it and it was just optional, which would be really nice. Honestly, I'd like that a lot. Also, can we take a moment to appreciate the stripes on the hose? I think that's really cute. I love when they do stuff like that, or just in general, like not even Star Stable, but it's the cutest thing when horses have those white splotches near their, what's that called, the coronary band, and it like bleeds into the hoof. That is so cute. I don't know, I love that. One of my horses has that and it's the cutest thing ever. Star Stable, keep adding that, please. That's adorable. Oh my gosh, you know what I just remembered? Okay, this is this was like a year ago. Oh my god. Okay, the shaders are coming off for this. I need a whoa, I'm wearing green. It looked like gray in the shaders. Okay, this is so fucking funny. I just remembered about a year ago, yeah, it was pretty much a year ago, when the Dutch Warmbloods came out, and I, on the SSO Hate Club account, said that we were excited for them, right? We said something about how we were excited to see a proper dressage breed in the game, and I made it clear in the caption. Let me read the caption, hold on. Obviously, Andalusians, Lipizaners, Pasafinos, Frisians, etc. can all do dressage, but in the game they don't have all of these upper level movements that the Dutch Warmbloods have. Or will have, I guess. Right, so that was my stance, okay? I must have at some point in the video, I'm not gonna rewatch it, said something like, oh, like, we don't really have a proper dressage horse in the game. That's probably what it was. Someone in the comments was pissed. Oh my god. And by the way, if you guys comment stupid shit, I screenshot that instantly, so don't say anything stupid under my videos. You're not safe. I'm letting you guys in on the drama, okay? They said, and I quote, I'm gonna throw these up on screen. They said, "You're really saying Andalusians aren't dressage horses? That's very interesting and very much not true." And so I said, "Did you read the caption?" And they're like, "I did. I just mean it's an outrageous statement." It's an outrageous statement on your end, even if it's only about the game horses. I'm just gonna ignore this random person who commented. She has nothing to do with this. And then I said, "Want to explain to me how that's outrageous?" I think that's what I meant. "We clearly said the game horses. The Andalusian game horses can't passage, pee off, or extend. You really want to die on this hill?" She deleted everything, so I was right. And just to set the record straight, a year later, okay, if you're watching this, I don't care. I'm right and you're wrong. Anyways, rant is over. I just thought of that and had to set the record straight a year later, so. And I know someone's gonna comment after that. They're gonna be like, wow, they made you really mad. Wow, you know what? They did make me really mad because they didn't read the fucking caption. I literally said, I said word for word what they were arguing against. So you know what? That makes me mad. It makes me mad when people are fucking stupid. Anyways, back to some fun training content. What should we talk about? I genuinely don't know what to talk about. That was like the one thing that I wanted to get off of my chest for like a whole year. Damn. This is therapeutic. Oh, I'm excited for another Trailblazer, actually. I love the Trailblazers. Honestly, I could care less for most of the rewards, but the free stable care. I love the free stable care, so I'm actually really excited. How did I miss that? I'm surprised they're doing another Trailblazer, because they did one a couple months ago and then there was a break in between this one, but now they're doing another one back to back, it seems like, unless I'm lying. Maybe I'm lying. Where did I even see that at? Maybe it was in my dreams. Oh my god, speaking of my dreams, guys, I had a dream about Star Stable. This is so embarrassing. Oh my god, okay, this is so embarrassing. I dreamt about Star Stable. This was like, I don't know when this was. This must have been a couple weeks ago, actually. And in the dream, I found like a bug or like a glitch or something where if you went up to one of the NPCs and you spammed the E key fast enough, like, you know, like to interact with NPCs, it would give you all of the rewards from doing the quest instantly. Like, you wouldn't have to do the quest. And like, I was like, wow, I can't believe that happened. And so I went up to another one and did it, and it worked. It kept working, and I was so excited. Okay, this is so stupid. I was so excited that it worked. It was just working with like the races, the quests, like everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is game changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I woke up, I was still like half asleep. You know what I'm talking about when you're like wake up and you're still kind of asleep, kind of awake. Okay, I was in that state. And it was enough for me to realize that I was awake, but I still thought the dream was real. So I was like, I need to get up and make a video about this bug right now. Like, I was like, I need to get on this before somebody else finds this out. And then I woke up, I started to sit up, and like, by the time I was sitting up, I was more awake. So I was like, oh wait, I don't think that was real.